May God, who has begun this good work in you, bring it to fulfillment.
Hello everyone, my name is Alec Scheuer. I'm in my first year of theological studies at St. Mary's Seminarian University, and I'm a member of St. James Parish in Washington, Pennsylvania. This week we will be focusing on the fourth Sunday of Lent. In this gospel we hear Jesus talking to a major figure that I want to connect to with vocations. His name is Nicodemus. Nicodemus was a member of the Sanhedrin and came to talk to Jesus at night. He went under the cover of night because he did not want to be known by other people in the Sanhedrin and other people who would recognize him as a follower of Christ, because he knew that that his group of people would not like that. Christ explains to us that many people who are wicked, they prefer the darkness and will avoid the light. And that is a total change from Nicodemus. Nicodemus starts off in the light, in the darkness, but he ends up coming into the light of Christ, and it ends up coming into wanting to be a part of Christ. Us too, we have vocation. Everyone here has a vocation. Everybody has a vocation from God. Nobody does not have vocation. So, in that said, we are kind of too like Nicodemus in a sense. With a vocation, we might be afraid of it. We might be afraid of what our family would think of it, what our friends would think of it. We'd be afraid of how we would have to switch everything and make a big change, because some vocations are very drastic and involve a big change in our lives. Some of us might have to quit our jobs, some of us have to move, some of us might have to literally be willing to sacrifice all that they have for this new vocation. But again, I stress upon it again that everybody has vocation. God has a plan for each and every one of us. Nobody does not have vocation. And so we are all striving to find this vocation. Some might find it either quicker than others. Just as Nicodemus comes to seek out Christ, so too in our vocations we come to seek out Christ through each of our vocations. Some of these vocations might be married life, some might be the consecrated single life, some might be a religious life, and others might be called to the ordained life. And all of those things are a way that we can glorify God. Not everybody is going to be priests, not everybody's going to be in a religious order, not everybody's going to be married, not everybody's going to be called to the single life. But God, again, has a plan for each one of us. And again, when we focus on this vocation, and we focus and try to strive for this vocation, we are moving towards the light. We are moving towards the light of Christ. The Lord is our light. He is the one who will shine in our hearts, and He will be the one to guide us in our vocation. As we come to understand a little bit more in this gospel itself, our vocation is more than just a job. It's more than just something that we do from 9 to 5. It is a lifelong process, and it might take years and years and years to figure out. People might get it even earlier, but that's okay. For me personally, I was a youth minister before I entered seminary. I was a parish youth minister in the Diocese of Pittsburgh for 2 years. I was actually at St. James Parish as well, so it's kind of ironic that I ended up staying in Pittsburgh and then moved on to seminary after that. I was very nervous to move into seminary. I didn't know what to expect. I pretty much dropped everything to move. I got rid of my apartment. I did not have a steady bank account anymore, and I was totally going in there with a total trust in the Lord, telling God that even though I'm not sure with what's going on, I know that this is what you're calling me to do at this present time, and I'm willing to follow you even when I might be scared to do so. Nicodemus was also, again, scared of following Christ because he wasn't sure what the people would think, and he wanted to stay protected and feel comfortable. Us too, we want to stay in a comfortable position. We want to be somewhere where we too can be in a light, where we are not exposed to anything that is scary and intimidating. But again, I stress heavily on this gospel that this is a call from God. Nicodemus, his path to follow Christ is a vocation itself. Us too, we do have a vocation again, and I stress all of us to keep praying to God for what this vocation might be for each one of us each and every day.